Welcome to the very first ever, I'm so excited to say this, the very first ever Game Daddy's Amateur Hour YouTube video. My name's Cal. I am the Game Daddy. Um, since the whole quarantine thing, we've had to kind of adjust how we run things, and we are actually moving to an all digital experience. We'll be using Roll20 to do games, and we will be, um, using Discord for video chat and things like that. But I wanted to just kind of make this video tonight to show you guys a little bit of not necessarily my process because I don't have a process right now, um, but I wanted to show you guys just kind of hang out with you for a little while um, and work on one of the maps for one of the games. Um, I'm for the most part I'm going to be spitballing for this map because that's what I usually do. I'm not used to having to actually prepare this kind of stuff. Um, so there's going to be a lot of ums and uhs. There's going to be some pauses. I just want to let you make sure that you guys are aware of that. But with all of that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So what I am doing is I have a a software here that's a map builder that I was able to find thanks to the D&D Compendium. It's an awesome resource for anybody who's looking to build maps or just kind of get into D&D or being a dungeon master. Um, I'm as new at this as you guys are, so I don't really know exactly how this is going to work, but we'll start by putting some stairs in. That's usually a good way to enter a dungeon if I have ever seen one. Um, so I don't necessarily have a plan for this dungeon yet. I do know that it will be part of the hunt campaign. Um, Lyra isn't exactly in. Um, they're not exactly in a spot where they would need something like this. I know I still have to edit and post that most recent episode of Lyra, um, but I know that you guys understand that life is crazy right now, and that things are kind of having to change a bit. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of filling in this little area here. I'm gonna grab one of these guys maybe. They got a little twist and turn there. That should be fun. There's got to be another corner like that one someplace. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm still trying to figure this out. This software specifically, I've never used it, um, but I am super grateful that something like this is available for folks like me so that we can do our thing. It's a super helpful deal. I wonder if there's a way that I can rotate this. Oh, that's the one I already have. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's do... Oh, okay, so that actually makes... We're going to make this guy a little bigger. We'll say 45 by 85? Sure. 45 by 85. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that's a lot bigger. That's perfect. Um, yeah, I think at this point we're just gonna... Wait a minute, it's right there. That's what I needed. So if we click on this guy, oh, and would you look at that? I can just rotate it in place. This thing is awesome. I'm so excited. Um, yeah. So just to kind of talk about um, how Amateur Hour got started and a little bit about myself for those of you who are new to me and new to um, everything about us. Game Daddy's Amateur Hour is a podcast that I started in October or so of last year, because I have been hanging out with, or at that point I had been um, in basic training for the Air Force. And while I was down there, I was unfortunately put on a medical holdover, which kind of interrupted my training a little bit. And sad to say, I was actually discharged. But while I was down there, I was able to meet up with a group of guys who kind of started my love of Dungeons and Dragons, and having them there and having them kind of show me the ropes, really introduce me to everything. They were a huge influence on me at that point, and I also started listening to Not Another D&D podcast, which is a fantastic podcast put on by some of the people over at College Humor. They've had some awesome guests, and just the way that the campaigns run is awesome. And that got me thinking, why don't I start a podcast? And so I did. And that is where Game Daddy's Amateur Hour came from. And Amateur Hour is available on pretty much any major streaming platform. Um, it's been quite a ride, even just with the podcast, and then the ever lovely coronavirus hit and made it so that we can't, you know, go out and play Dungeons and Dragons with our friends, which made me, which made me very sad. And it's hard on everybody, but I know that as a community and as people who like to play Dungeons and Dragons, um, it's like an addiction. We'll find a way, and that is exactly what it's exactly what I'm working on here. I'm just trying to get it to the point where I can go to my players and I can say, look, we haven't played in a while, and I know that it sucks, but I can now offer um, this online thing, and we can do video chats. Like I said, Roll20 has a video chat option, which is so helpful, and I'm amazed at the level of technology that people are able to work with these days, and I am also super thankful that it exists, because otherwise I would not be able to do what I'm doing now, which is talking to a tablet and playing on a computer so that I can do the same and do more of that with my friends later on. Um, it just it just blows my mind. Um, so what I'm doing is I'm just kind of slapping together a nice little room here. What does this look like? Okay, that's a little sneaky snake thing. I can work with that. We'll put him over here, kind of lead him into another room, and then we can grab, where'd it go? Sure, we'll grab this tile. Let's pop it in there, and then we can do this fun little rotate business, and that'll be that. But I want to try and find a way to trick them, you know. We'll see if we can find yeah. So we're going to throw one of these guys here. And then, ooh, yeah, let's use this thing. Because then I can be like, yo, there might be something in there. And they'll be like, oh, really? And then there'll just be a monster or something. Everybody will die. I don't know. I'm spitballing, like I said. We'll figure something out here. Yeah, so then, really I should probably think about what I want to be in this dungeon and what this dungeon is going to do. I know exactly. Okay, so I have these ideas in my head. I'm kind of all over the place right now. I've got these ideas in my head for... I already have some mean, nasty characters built for this campaign, and I just want to give them something that they will be able to make, you know, maybe a full session, a session and a half out of trying to get... do I want to do that? No. Trying to get everything in the area that they're in taken care of and finished off. Ooh, this one. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Okay. Yeah, so that's really just what I'm doing right now. Is I'm trying to get this this dungeon built and prepared for them, so that when the time comes and I say, "Hey, I'm ready for you guys," I can go ahead and just whip this bad boy out, and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cool!" And I'll be like, "I know, I made it." Um, Maybe not exactly like that, but probably exactly like that. So we're gonna put this one here, and then there's another one. Yeah, we'll do this one like that, and then there can be some fun stuff in that room, and we will close them off here. And there's got to be a tile I'm looking for. This one. Sure. Yeah, we'll use this one because we can go in and we can rotate that some B, and then they got to go through that room, and then we can take this guy and we can be like, yo, we're just gonna wander down this here hallway for a minute just to see what's down there. And then there's going to be more fun surprises down there, and it's going to be awesome, and everybody's going to love it. So we can do... Let's do one more. And then we'll take this one and we'll turn him downwards. Let me jump back to this guy. Be like, bow! And then... Whoop, something fell and hit my foot. It's probably those zebra cakes that I have down there. Sorry, I like to snack. I'm going to try not to do it when I'm making videos. But, so we'll do that. And, now I gotta decide, what does this one look like? I don't think that's what I want. No, I don't think that's what I want at all. Maybe this one. Ooh, yeah, let's do that one. Because then they can do some down here business. I don't have room for a full tile down there, so we'll just call that good there. And then we can do that. No, that's not what I told you to do. This one. Put that one there. And then we'll give them a top corner in here. And then what do I want to do? this? No, because then that would be the end. I don't want that to be the end. I don't want that to be the end quite yet. So what I'm going to do instead is, I don't know, I might have to get rid of something here. Or maybe I won't. What happens if I look at this guy? I don't think that's what I want either. But I'm going to take this one and I'm going to get rid of it. And I'm going to put one of those in its place. And then I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to spin it like that. Just like that. Okay. And then we can take, oh goodness, what else can we do in this room? Oh, I don't actually think this tile's gonna work. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go in here and we're just gonna rejigger the whole thing. We'll pop this guy and then turn him and then slap another one on. Turn that one. Yeah. That's something. That's looking like, ooh, you know what that's looking like? That's looking like a big frickin' waste of time, and I can build suspense in there, and it'll be awesome. But we're going to take another one of these guys, and I'm going to go ahead and point him down. And then point him down again, and then I can throw some like skeletons or some nonsense in here. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to slap some more stairs on that. Because I got to go all the way down under all in this nonsense here. Pop another one of those guys. And then the real fun can get rolling. Now we can use this, and we can do what we were going to do over on the other side over here, but we can do it over here instead. Oh, this is beautiful. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, how many squares is this? 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have 3 here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize, and we're going to jump up to 48, because then I can fit a full tile down here. That is what I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, which one? This one. And we're going to close that off. And then we're going to take the other one. And we're going to close it off again. And then we're going to take this maybe? No, not yet. Not yet. That one will get there. Or maybe not. I don't know. I haven't played with this enough to know if that one would work for what I want it to do, which is fine. What else can we do in this one? Because what I want to do is I want to get in and I want to do some fancy garbage like, where is it? This. I want to use that. Or maybe I want to use something else. What's this one look like? That's like some Demon on a Throne type garbage. Ooh, I like Demon on a Throne type garbage. Ooh, I think I want to use that. Okay, so now that we know what we want to use, we're going to jump back over and I'm going to fill in this area to the point where I can use that Demon on a Chair type garbage. I'll just rotate him. And then, what? There's got to be something. Maybe you. Except you're going to be here. And then you. Ooh, guys, I like this a lot. I hope I have enough room, but I like this a lot. So then we take this thing and we're going to put this right here. Yeah. And then they can fight some nonsense in there. But then we can bring this. Oh, the Demon in the Chair garbage is so going to work, and I'm so pumped. I'm so excited for this Demon in the Chair garbage. Okay. What do I need for it? What do I need to make this work? So we're going to put this like... Oh. Yeah, we're going to put that there. And then we'll grab that. And we'll put that there. And then we're going to grab another one of these, and it'll go here, but we're going to rotate it to there. And there'll be another one here, but we're going to rotate it to there. And there'll be another one here. Wow, that was so much easier than doing the stupid things that I was doing before. Okay, so that goes there. And then I need another one of these guys to go here. And we'll rotate him that way. Okay. I like where this is going. I really do. What else do we have? Do we have more fun things? Oh, we have more fun things. Maybe I need to do one of these. Ooh, that is exactly what I needed to do. Hell yeah. Okay. So now we're going to jump back over here, and we're going to do this, and we're just going to pop that, boop, right in the middle. Yo. This was super simple. This Tiamat map builder, however, I'll post a link. I'm super hyped that I was able to find it. But yo, this is going to be super slick for building maps moving forward with other games and building dungeons, and I am out of my mind excited for you guys to not only hear the newest episode of the podcast, which we'll get there. If you haven't already, check out the rest of the episodes. I think we're up to like 20-ish now, which is also super exciting. Follow us on Instagram at GameDaddyAH. Follow us on Twitter at DNDGD, or is it GD? It's DNDGDAH. Follow us on Twitter at DNDGDAH. Find us on Facebook at Game Daddy's Amateur Hour. And now we're on YouTube. And once the games actually get fired up, we will be on Twitch as well at twitch.tv twitch.tv/GameDaddyAH. AH stands for Amateur Hour. That's kind of our thing. I'm an amateur DM. I've got amateur players. We're all amateurs, but we're having fun. Follow us there, like and subscribe here, and check us out on Twitch. I'll be posting updates on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram about when we're actually going live, and we look so forward to hanging out with you guys and seeing if we can't provide a little bit of levity and a little bit of entertainment during the good old quarantine. So thanks for checking us out, guys. Thanks for hanging out for a little while. We'll see you later.